Hey, everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see a now healthy Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers as they square off against the #1 pick, Kyler Murray, and the Arizona Cardinals. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And they had it easy last week. They jumped out to an early lead and then put it on cruise control from there.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Niners heading out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy, of course, sat behind Tom Brady for much of his tenure in New England. Won his first 5 starts as a Niner in 2017, then the injury last year. So still some question marks surrounding number 10 out there under center.
Here we go. Black 80!
43. Check, 43. Check.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks.
Hey, let's go. Interception, baby.
They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the
touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off. And not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go. 80!
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Cassius Marsh. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Here we go again.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
21.
Kittle last year, what a season. 1,377 receiving yards, an NFL record for tight ends en route to his first Pro Bowl. Not bad for the former 5th-round pick. Actually, I remember that game, December, against Denver. He had that monster first half, 210 yards. Did not have a single catch in the second half, but still those 210 yards were just 4 yards shy of Shannon Sharp's single-game record for a tight end. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the slack.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here we go.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Murray now. And the pressure gets to him again. D. Ford has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it's caught off the deflection. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. Here comes Pettis on the return. And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Peters able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, this
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's checking crack.
This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now a long one for Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. These two teams all tied after one. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. Well, this is a guy who is already among an elite group of kickers that have hit from 60-plus in an NFL game, but that's a tough ask to try and get him to produce enough point here.
You're exactly right. It's elite group for a reason, isn't it? No small feat for him to hit it from that distance. This one doesn't go through. I always marvel at those guys because it's the same approach every time, the same smoothness when they swing their leg. Doesn't look like they're putting anything extra even when they're kicking it for 60-plus.
That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
11.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his... Second touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we can draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Johnson on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
56 right there, 56. I'm here all day.
Throwing on second and 14. Murray. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
In your face.
Johnson running right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
56 is the mic. Here we go, D.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Nowhere to to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Get in here. Come on.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're
intended for Marquise Goodwin. Incomplete.
After review of the play,
Here we go. Black 80.
Reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking a look at the play. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
65.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I got you. 6. Hey. High 7.
Garoppolo now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Garoppolo now. 1st down throw. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Eluded the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Well, the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They can't stop us.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Patrick Peterson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Murray now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now a draw play with Drake. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Throwing now is Murray. And this throw will be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
43 is the mic, boy.
13.
It's our field.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what. Well, this first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once, and boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
This is taken at his 4. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. First and 10 out near midfield.
Here I come again.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a second and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The good pickup there of 20 yards. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through them right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Omaha.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
You got nothing.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo to the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it'll be second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected for the second week in a row?
Touchdown, Cardinals! Demir Bird, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they're through the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Check.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field with a starter.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Cardinals on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Murray on third down. The pass complete. It's Bird. Gets through and now an opening. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Murray now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
On second down, here's Murray. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Max Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow, you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
George Kittle with his 16th touchdown of the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. First down, Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Murray going to throw. Throw caught here by Bird. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Here we go.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
I mean,
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Garoppolo.
I can't believe they even let you play.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arms. Strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I got one. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Not here. And 58.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
11.
And the blitz does come.
Mike, 58 right there. Come on, D.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On first down, Drake. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I got it.
On first down, here's Breida. Oh, able to avoid him. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
12, fellas, here we go.
Now Garoppolo, and he slings one that's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Throw left side, complete to Bird. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back to throw. Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 6 seconds now. 5 seconds. To throw is Murray. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, but it's going to be second down. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Covington able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Hey, Echo.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I'm going to hit you.
Chandler Jones, his second sack of the night.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death.
Let's go.
But if the defense can hold it, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes on the clock in overtime in a 3-point ball game.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Move. Hey, boys, we got 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bird. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
Sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. That's complete to Butler. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Now Murray again. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
Mike, 57.
I'm here all day.
Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you. Tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.